There are two things that are currently making my life difficult. My tiredness and fatigue, which is a result of my sleep apnea, and also my internet addiction. I'm finding it very hard to keep off. I usually surf the internet on my phone or on my telly. I find it very difficult to keep off it at night, which I need to get to bed earlier due to my sleep apnea, you see, but I don't go to bed early. It's usually somewhere between 12 and half past when I go to bed. And I don't get up until 10 or 11 o'clock the next day, usually. And even then, I don't get anything done because of this tiredness and fatigue. And it's, I'm putting everything off. I put off. I don't bother. I've never bothered getting me bus pass renewed, and I need to get more food shopping. I should have got gone out and got more food shopping today, but I've not done it. I'm going to do it. I will do it after I finish filming this. But modern, I suppose even before modern technology, there was still the television, wasn't there? And I don't know what time people stayed up till. What I suppose, but we have video recorders, and even after television was taken off the air, you could watch your video films or your TV programs that you taped off the television and stay up all night watching them. But I need more sleep, and I've got to stop this procrastination as well. That I've got to do this, but I'll do it another day, and then the next day I've got to do it, but I'll do it another day. And so it goes on, and it goes on for months. I've never had a bus pass for ages. I've been paying on the buses because I've never got around to getting it renewed. I said we've got to stop this procrastination. I'm only filming one I was putting one full length video on my channel every day. I've decided to cut that down now to every other day. So I don't mean to bore you to tears with all the problems in my life, but it's just true. It's just the truth. I mean, years ago there was some woman that had got addicted to playing this computer game, and so someone looked through a letterbox one day and saw that the place was an utter tip, and they called the police round to their house, and what the police, as he got in the house, there was this horrible stench, and this woman wouldn't let him in the living room at first. But when she did, they got the shock of their lives. There were these two dead dogs. The two dead bodies of dogs were just lying there on the floor in the living room with all flies buzzing off them. She never fed them. They just literally starved to death. And she was hardly feeding her three sons either. They were having to eat stuff raw out of the tin because she was playing this computer game called Small Worlds and doing it all the time. I'm not quite as bad as that, but there's certainly room for me. I've been living on my own for the past 10 years, and I'm going to go on during the next 10 years. I don't know, because if I don't get my problems sorted out, I'm going to be forced to go in some care home somewhere, and it's some what do you call some residential care home where they could charge me £1,000 a week for staying in there. All my savings will go. Then I'll, anyway. I don't know how long I'm going to stay living in this flat for. I don't want to move any time this year. I know that much. I want to stay here. But this, I was diagnosed this week with having sleep apnea, like last August. And there's a 12-month waiting list of the necessary equipment, the mask and the machine that you need to use to keep yourself breathing while you're asleep. And it's getting on for all. In fact, I've not checked my mail yet. That's another thing I've not done. I recently had to force myself to do a meter reading for Octopus Energy, the company, the energy company that I'm with. I had to force myself to get a meter. I didn't feel like doing that. I kept saying, you're going to do a meter reading. You're going to do a meter reading, and so I did. Hope it's whether it's paid off or not in the long run. I don't know. If you don't get a meter reading from you, they've got to charge you based on an estimate. Oh, an estimate of how much energy that you've used. They don't know how much energy you've used if you don't send them a meter reading, so they've got to charge you based on an estimate. Anyway, I'm going to have to go make sure that my cookers. Oh, everything. Make sure everything's switched off properly. Switch it off at the wall. Oh.